Good afternoon, staff, families, friends, and fellow guests. And, of course, good afternoon, class of 2017. The 25th graduating class of Father Michael McGivney, the class that puts the word extra in front of the word ordinary. Congratulations, you did it, you made it.
Over 125 million seconds have gone by, and over 23,000 volunteer hours have been achieved as a class since grade 9 orientation. From then, we've worn identical uniform tops and identical uniform pants. And look at us now, wearing identical gowns and identical caps, with the same McGivney pride we've worn since grade 9.
There's no denying that when we were spunky little children, many of us had a unique dream that we desired to accomplish.
When I was a child, I wanted to be a dairy farmer because I loved milk.
When I was really young, I wanted to become a magician. I couldn't make anything disappear despite my continuous efforts. I couldn't spell out the word abracadabra, which I now know is spelled A-B-R-C-A-D-A-B-R-A. But I told myself, Michael, you are going to become a magician.
Our creativity dominated our worlds. We took building blocks of imagination created by our own minds, and we started building all the way up to the sky.
The sky was not the limit. The sky was just the beginning.
In grade 9, we came into high school with our bright and spiffy clean uniform tops. Pencil crayons, binders, gym shoes, sharpeners, glue sticks, you name it, we had it. Our excitement and energy was directed towards the new high school life, and we couldn't believe it when it was over.
In grade 10, our excitement and energy was now directed towards new things. The first driver's test, dissecting the cute frogs, and for some of us, the delicious frogs in science class, and searching for part-time jobs to name a few. Such opportunities provided many of us with our first taste of independence, and we couldn't believe it when it was over.
In grade 11, we're closer to the top. Our work ethic and envisioning skills were tested as coaches and teachers challenged us with greater responsibilities, inside and outside the classroom. We became anxious about our future ambitions, and we couldn't believe it when it was over.
And finally, grade 12. We all have our own words to describe this eventful school year. We continue to develop our friendships and experience the joy of achieving goals that we didn't initially envision for ourselves. Maybe this year also contained a little bit of tears, frustration, disappointment, anger, regret, and confusion with big life decisions to be made. However, we shared moments of laughter, faith, success, happiness, and for some, even happy tears. And just like at the end of grade 9, 10, and 11, we couldn't believe it when it was over.
Understanding that many things in life are temporary, including being a high school student, can make embracing opportunities, appreciating life, and taking risks so much more desirable. However, never let the fear of failing slow you down.
The number one priority for our human brain is to maintain survival, which explains why we are alert towards things that appear frightening, including the possibility of failing.
However, we are all strong, unique, and equipped with the talents and the gifts that God has given us to challenge the intangible fear of failure and strive for what we want to achieve. Failure shouldn't be defined as not succeeding. Failure is when you don't try. You become a product of your decisions and what you believe.
Bill Painter, an 81-year-old adventurer, achieved his goal of being the oldest person to reach the 14,411-foot summit of Mount Rainier. Hannah Taylor, a 26-year-old advocate, achieved her goal of raising millions of dollars in food and shelter for the homeless in Canada, which all started at the age of 8. Sarah Attar, a 24-year-old Olympian who finished second to last place in the Women's Olympic Marathon in Rio, achieved her goal of not collapsing at the end of the race. Not everything is possible, but you see, incredible goals are possible. A heart that discovers and develops its own purpose is much more significant to living a fulfilling life than a heart that only beats. You're never too young or too old to discover that purpose, and finishing strong despite bruises, fist punches, and face plants, just like Bill, Hannah, and Sarah, is a testament towards the greatest strength that one can have.
It's safe to say that our accomplishments as a class and as individuals would fail to exist without significant individuals in our lives.
Teachers and administration, your patience, enthusiasm, and dedication towards teaching and learning has guided us throughout this difficult stage of adolescence and has helped form a solid foundation for our adulthood. For this, we thank you dearly with a big round of applause.
And thank you to our parents and supporters for being there to encourage our very first dreams. We wouldn't be the athletes, artists, goal setters, and go-getters without your continuous sacrifices, your love, and your commitment. On behalf of all of us, we offer you a heartfelt thank you.
Fellow graduates, we all had dreams from childhood that made us so excited to grow up, whether it was wanting to be a dairy farmer, a magician, or even something different. Now it's time to create goals that make you excited to live life. Set goals with discipline, but remember that your goals shouldn't limit you to what you can accomplish. Your goals might change, and that's a-okay, as change is an inevitable and beautiful aspect of life that provides opportunities to learn. What's most important is putting in the effort to strive for something that makes you stronger.
After all, it's not about hard work, it's about working hard. Maybe it isn't about trying to climb your Mount Everest, but maybe it's diving into the depths of the Pacific that'll allow you to discover your place in this world that no one can take. A place where your gifts coincide with your purpose. That becomes your greatest happiness. Sometimes you need to dive into the water. And once you dive into the water, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Once again, congratulations, class!